banded tabletop kickback. So this is a really incredible glute move, and it's a great way to progress your regular tabletop kickbacks or your rainbows with your feet, if you will, and add in some resistance. So start where you are today, meet yourself where you're at. Know that you can start with the lightest band you have available and slowly work your way up to the heaviest. And if once you hit that point and you're like, I still need more, double up your bands. It's all good. Change it up, add some more resistance. So what I have today is I have one band with 2 handles on it. You can use the handles, not necessary, you don't have to have them, but let's get into it. So we're gonna start off in a tabletop position. I like to have my handles right underneath my palms, so right in the middle of my hands, right underneath, as I come into my plank position. And then I'm gonna bring my foot into my band and come back into tabletop. So my back foot has the band right now. It's right around the arch. From there, the band's in between my legs so that my stationary leg is not going to impede on my movement pattern at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kick straight back, squeeze to the butt cheek, lift, and come down. Pull back in, kick back, and lift. So you'll notice you can, by all means, come straight out from your glute and come back in, knee to chest, extend back out. What I want you to watch for is this, the hyperextension, right? So I'm going to keep that back nice and flat and push to the heel and then pull back in. So why I like to drag my toe is it's going to keep you nice and low, and then you're going to focus on lifting into the glute and come back in versus allowing the low back to take on any of the work for you, okay? So that is your banded kickback. Now, if this is too much on your wrists, because this can put a little bit of pressure on the wrist, what I'd recommend doing instead is literally loop your thumb through the handle. So I have right here where the carabiners meet my bands, I loop my thumb through it. If that you don't have that available, literally just loop the band right underneath your thumb, and you can hold that a little bit more easily without having this big honker right underneath your hand. So that is your banded tabletop kickback. Now I know that's a lot of different things to think about, but play with it. See what feels good for you. Use your first round to go, oh, that piece of equipment didn't work for me, or to figure it out and see what works well and what feels good for your body. How intense you need to go, how heavy you need to go, how big you need to go. All right, so again, I'm going to show you one last time. Hands are inside the handles, band is around the base of the foot. I'll do the other side so you can see. Band between both legs, and I'm going to hold tight in my tabletop position, push to the heel, kick back, and lift through the glute, come back in. Knee to chest, kick through, lift. All right, that is the banded tabletop kickback.